Fix yourself last minute.
You can stay as much as you want.
Hurry up!
I like to be seen, yeah?
Hey guys, welcome to Ray of Sunshine. It's your girl Ray, and I'm here with another talk video because you guys know how I love to talk. And I'm here with Sabine, and I'm here with my sister Gwen.
Hello.
And we're gonna be talking about rules of dating. The rules of the book about the rules of dating, relationships and advice and whatnot.
It's like guidance.
Exactly. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pick a few questions from the, no, a few rules, sorry, from the book, and we're gonna discuss it. So if you wanna know about the rules and dating, keep watching. Okay, so number one, I think we should go with don't talk to a man first and don't ask him to date. So, what do you guys think about that? And what, because basically, obviously when they say don't talk to a man first, it all comes down to chivalry. If a man, back in the day, if a man wants you, he goes for you. I don't need to be talking to him first. What do you think?
If he hasn't seen you, it's because he's not checking for you. If he's not asking for your number, it's because he doesn't want you. If he's not calling you, he doesn't want you. They should just wait, because everyone's like, oh, 21st century and all that. But it's like, no, that's not the case. Men go for what they want. That's just the way they are.
Exactly. And I feel like men are natural like hunters, predators. So like, why you're the lamb in this? You're the little lamb. He needs to come and get you. But what do you feel? Because I guess in our world, for example, I think I've had this conversation with my sister Gwen before, and she was just like saying how girls always see the guy first. So what happens if you see him first?
Oh yeah, because if I go to a club, I've seen every man there. I've checked out every man there who's already there.
Yeah.
But I need him to see me. So if he sees me and he's not coming over, then that's it. I move on.
Okay. But what if he doesn't see you?
If he doesn't see me, he will. It depends how much I want you. Because if I want you, you'll want to see me.
Yeah, we know how he'll see you.
Exactly.
Okay, no, but say for example, you're literally in the corner and people in front of you because your feet hurt and you don't feel like dancing.
She has her way.
No, I'm saying no, but I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about in general as a woman. Let's say your feet hurt.
Okay, let me give an example of when I met my ex-boyfriend. Okay, so he came into the club and I was like, okay, this guy's nice. I think he's nice. I was watching to see who was with, like who he was talking to, just what he was doing. And then at one point, I was just watching him. He didn't see me at all. He was at the bar, and then one day I was like, by the bar,
As you do.
and then was just on my phone, and and then obviously he looked up, looked away, and then obviously I got closer, and then continued on my phone, dropped my phone by accident. It wasn't on purpose, it was by accident. And then obviously that he saw me, he noticed me because I dropped my phone on the table, and he started laughing and shook his head. And then, but he looked away, and I was like, okay, fine. Then he looked back again, and then we started talking. Like a double take.
Yeah.
And then we started talking, and yeah. See, I let him do the work because he saw me. That's my part done. You just need to see me, and then the rest is down to him.
But in other people's eyes, they would think that you made the first move then. Somewhat. Do you know, only because obviously you didn't talk to him, but let's say for example you liked him and you thought he was kind of hot, so you kind of moved a bit closer.
Yeah, but you need to understand, when girls go to a club, they see individual men. They're checking out individual men. When men go to a club, they see women. They don't really see you yet, if you know what I mean. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they'll just see, okay, women are here. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
It takes them
my boys.
Yeah.
Women today.
Exactly. It takes them a while to realise, okay, that's the one I want. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, like, whereas women, we see individually.
You spot him like, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
If you go to the club, you'll see the way like guys look anyway. They come into the club and they just look around. They don't really look at you. They look around and then they make their pick. Like,
To be honest, it's true, and because I feel like there's more women that are like, if you go to a club, there's gonna be more hot women than there are gonna be hot men.
Exactly.
So men are just like, oh yeah, the women are out today. Like, which one do I want today? Where the girls just like, most girls just like, that's the fine one, and then you tap your friend like, did you see that?
But if you go to a club with any of your friends and you see a good-looking guy, and you tell your friend, she's gonna be like, I've already seen him. She's already seen him.
Like that time when we went to a KF and the dude came.
Where'd we go?
Shit. Okay, well she can bleep that out. But I'm saying we were standing there, and you know when he came afterwards, he went to the toilet and we're like, oh, did you see that guy?
Which guy was it?
Do we need to name names?
No, but do
what-
Okay, in white, we're all standing there. A guy comes all in white, go straight, officer, go straight to
Did I
She didn't see him. Do you remember
It was like me, you, and Pri saw him.
Yeah.
It's the thing, we didn't communicate to one another, oh, did you see that guy? It's once he'd left and we're like,
Do you know what's
see
funny?
that guy?
Because one of my friends came over because I was with my girl, and then obviously he came and he like did he say like he was gonna be right back or whispered in your ear something?
Yeah, he whispered something.
Yeah, as in like, I'm coming back for you. And the next minute, one of our friends come over just like, oh, did you see that? He touched me on my leg. It's like, are you sure, bitch? Because we know he just said something to her, so. But yeah, I think we all agree here. Never ever make the first move.
Under no
Don't
circumstances.
I feel if you make the first move, you'll be making the first move forever. So guys, the next one is don't meet him halfway, don't go Dutch. Do you guys want to let them know what Dutch means?
I'm assuming it means 50-50,
Yeah, that's what
like
I was
in meals
told.
and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. I think this is kind of a grey area. There's some guys, not all guys, there are guys that still believe in chivalry, still are real men. But then I've had a few conversations with guys that are like, nah, like, you don't go, I don't know, I always use your voice. Yeah, I know. Like, you know what? Because the thing is, they normally talk like, nah, I don't go, we go 50-50, like, why should I be paying for both of them? It's like, but you asked me.
Yeah.
So why are we...
I was happy at home eating my free food and then
Exactly, like,
asked me to come out.
do you know what's so funny? Because Grace Angelo, she did like a one on, she was telling like a story time, and she was basically like saying like because she went on a date with a guy and he tried to go 50-50 first. She was kind of like, I could be eating with my friend then, and it's very much that. Like, I could have met up with my friends. I didn't need to go on a date with you. But anyone want to share more light on that situation? Have you ever been in a situation, okay, like, for example, a girl who comes to us and she's just like, I'm going on a date, what happens if he does want to go 50-50? How do I go about that?
What happens if he does want to go 50-50?
Yeah.
Don't go on the date.
Is it what do you mean? Did he tell you before
It's a
that?
first date, he wants to know, as in like, she's going on a date,
Let's say he puts 50. Let's say, for example, the bill comes. He puts half of it down and he looks at you expecting to pay the
Well,
other
then you
half.
sit there and go, that's what you do. And then if he makes a thing about that, then you pay. But if he honestly wants you to pay, then obviously you have to pay. You can't just be like, I ain't paying. But you just don't see them again. I'll never see you again. If I'm paying for a first date,
It's very true.
fact of the matter is, like, all opinions aside, you can pay for as many meals as you want. But if it's your first date, even first, second, third date, and he's asking you to pay, he doesn't like you that much. That's a fact. He just doesn't like you that much. He's thinking, I don't need to really invest my money in this girl, or I'm not sure where this is going, or she doesn't rate herself that much anyway, so why should I rate her as well? Just don't pay. This is a topic that I feel very passionate about.
It makes
What
you
about the
feel
other dates then? Are you okay with paying afterwards? For example,
Are
you're
you
going out with
asking
him.
me, or what is
No,
right?
like, what's right? What's
No, but
okay?
that's right to you, so it is you, because I'm answering for
No,
your
she's
opinion.
asking for other
No,
times.
because I'm saying the reason
Oh,
why
I
you
know
feel
what you
it's
mean.
right for you, then it's because it generally
Yeah,
that's
I'm
the way
answering
it
for
should
your
be.
opinion, not for every woman.
Yeah.
Because wow, I don't know who's gonna see this video, you know. So, but
Let the
it's
truth
like,
be truth.
well, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like when you're in a relationship, that's when it's allowed to be 50-50. If that's the kind of man you go for and he likes you to go 50-50, then when you're in a relationship, that's what. If you're dating and he's at that point where he's still trying to woo you, you don't pay for anything. What are you paying for? You're meant to be convincing me as to why I should be with you. If you're thirsty, you really want a man, like you'll take any man, then cool, go 50-50. I'm sure he'll be happy with that. If you want someone who actually really wants to treat you right, then don't go 50-50 until you're in a relationship. Even in a relationship, if we're going to Pizza Hut or something and I pay for my meal and your meal, that's a friendship, that's not a relationship. My thing of 50-50 is if we go to the cinema, you pay for your tickets, he pays for the tickets, buy the popcorn, buy the sweets and stuff. Cool, do that. But I find it weird for us to go out to dinner and you're paying for my house. I'd rather pay for the whole thing. I honestly, but it's not about that's the whole thing. It's not about money. It's not about me having to choose my money. It's the principle of it. So if we're going to dinner, I'd rather pay for the whole thing than treat it as a friendship if we're in a relationship.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay the full thing, but I get why you prefer.
Yeah.
Ideally, we don't want either of them.
Yeah,
we want you to be paying. Only because, like my sister said.
But why? Why would you want them to pay?
Because I believe you paying is somewhat you showing me how you're going to look after me. Because, for example, 50-50, like you said, it doesn't always have to be 50-50 within money. Like as if you pay your half, I pay my half. It's like the popcorn thing. If you don't have that much money, you can't always be taking me on dates. Let's go for a picnic. You bring some food. I might have made a cake for that picnic. Do you know what I mean? That's what we do. Like, we're not here, like, when you go on a date, you're not here to just be like, buy me everything. Buy me this, buy me that. It's like, it's a relationship, but I still need to feel like you're gonna look after me. If you don't have the money, be, what's it called? Be, no, not creative. Be creative. Yeah. Think of different things.
Because there's so many things you can do that doesn't actually require money.
Yeah.
You know, or even the littlest of money.
Even like, but the thing is, girls are quite. We're not that hard to please. If you could, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go and take us for a drive, and then you go to like a nice like cliff and pretend you're into stars and like show us all these stars. We'll fall for that stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, but don't like. I'd rather that than you take me on a meal every day and then expect me to pay 50-50, because that doesn't make, as a woman, I don't feel it doesn't make you feel like a woman.
Yeah.
Because these things, the reason why we love it is because women genuinely like to be taken care of.
Because I was really trying to think, like, why is it so important for me that a guy pays? It's not about the money. It's kind of like, for me, it's kind of like security. I feel safe with you, if you know what I mean. Like I can't explain it. Like if I'm paying for my own meal, I kind of feel on my own. I can't explain it, but it's just like, you don't really feel like a woman.
Yeah.
You don't really feel like you're being treated well. But I had a lesson learned. I can't really be bothered to go into the story, but the guy who kicked off about not paying. It's a bit long, not bothered. But that did make me think, like, if I'm going to be in a relationship and if I want him to be taking the lead and to be paying for certain things, I need to be offering something as well. There needs to be a reason why he's
100%, yeah. Because if you're a really good girl and you're someone who's there for him, like you listen to his problems, I'm sure he's not really gonna have a problem with doing that because he feels like you're there more than just to get a free meal.
Well, I remember my friend, she was talking to this guy and he wanted her to come down. And I was like, well, is he going to pay for your tickets? But he doesn't have to, I'm just asking. Because he wants you to come down. Yeah. He's asking you to come and see him. And she asked him, and he said no. I was like, well, cool, don't go see him.
Yeah.
And then she was like, yeah, I know, like, why should I go see him? And then obviously he felt a certain way. He was a bit embarrassed because he knows if you're trying to host someone, you want her to come down to see you. You know, you don't have to pay for it, but it would be nice. And he gave this whole excuse. He was like, oh, I'm really sorry, I'm not paying for it. It's just that, bear in mind, he wants to sleep with her. And he was like, I just feel bad. I just feel bad because I've had girls take advantage of me before. And she was like, oh, okay. But that was an excuse. That was an excuse as to why. You think it's an excuse as well?
If you feel scared, take the time, sort yourself out, and then come back stronger. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? I feel it before right now. Like.
Didn't work out. Wish we could.